Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper in the Thievius Raccoonus for Sony PlayStation 2 again. In the last video, we got the last two treasure keys in the Panda King's hideout, and all that is left to do is to face the Panda King himself. So we might as well just go ahead and get this over with. Once you knock the locks off with your cane, that's when you can latch on. And from here, it's on to the battle with the Panda King.
I see you carry cane of notorious Cooper thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the Thievius Raccoonus?
That was my plan at first. But now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me.
No, that's only half right. I am a thief from a long line of master thieves, while you're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Insolent child. You shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique, Flame Fu.
And from here, we need to move to the side while approaching the Panda King at all times.
Fiery wheel. Fiery wheel.
To avoid the fiery wheel attack, all you need to do is just double jump and then just keep hitting the Panda King. As for the Palms of Thunder, you can just back away from those. He has a third attack called the Booming Chop, and if he does that, you can just sidestep and then keep hitting him. Like so. Thankfully, he always says the names of the attack before he performs them, so you can tell what to do when. And after you do enough damage, just keep hitting the Panda King. He'll bounce you all the way back. From here, just... Well, that was odd. You want to keep moving to the side. You just want to keep moving diagonally, so that way you usually don't get hit by a firework. And then there you go.
Your skill with that cane is unparalleled.
Sly, I did a cross-analysis of the metal used in that high-tech blasting vehicle, and it turns out it can only be found in one place. The Krakatoa volcano in Russia. That's got to be where we'll find the fifth member of the Fiendish Five. So get what you came for and let's get out of here.
Retrieving the Panda King section of the Thievius Raccoonus gave me a chance to learn about my technically minded ancestor, Otto Van Cooper. Not known for his physical dexterity, Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in his criminal endeavors. Armed with his designs, I was sure Murray would be able to make some cool modifications to the team van. A frustrated Inspector Fox, having missed me coming down the mountain, threw the Panda King in jail, thus putting an end to his avalanche protection services and ensuring the safety of mountain villages throughout China. My gang and I took a little time off and did some shopping in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed, we headed home to plan our next move.
And with that, that is the battle with Panda King and the 4th chapter, Fire in the Sky, finished.
Okay, partner, this is it. A trip to Clockwerk's lair.
Funny how we don't know who the 5th person is, and yet we go over to the next mission, the final chapter in the game, and Bentley just straight out says it's Clockwerk. And then we find out in the next cutscene, it's Clockwerk. Even though we were told about Clockwerk at the very beginning of the game. I think. No, we weren't. We didn't know about him. Then we suddenly know about him. And then we find out about him. It's like the game just spoils itself for some weird reason. Also, if you go to Bentley's desk, Murray will be there, and he will stay there.
Okay, partner, this is it. A trip to Clockwerk's lair.
Anyway, let's go ahead and play the 5th and final chapter of the game. Which, unlike other levels, other episodes, other chapters, you don't have a hub where you just pick through the levels you want to play in the order you want to play them. You don't have an entry stage, and then you have a hub, and then you have the choice of levels. You just go from one level to the next until you beat it. So, here goes nothing.
We were on our way to the Krakkarov volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious Clockwerk. Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Hey, Sly! The road to Clockwerk's fortress is blocked. Do me a favor and shoot out that lock for me, would you, pal?
You should know the controls for this by now. Left analog stick to aim, square button to shoot.
Whoa! Check out all those mines! Think you can blow them away and clear a safe path for us?
And we need to blow up all the landmines that are on the floor, or else we are going to take a hit that we do not want to take. And thankfully we missed that one.
My scanners indicate that Clockwerk is holed up in that owl-shaped tower.
First things first, we've got hostile robo-falcons at 12 o'clock, Sly.
And now we need to shoot these things down. Sometimes they'll swoop in close, and if any of them turn the fireballs like this one, you need to shoot it.
It's a giant death ray. Sly, take out those rocks or we're in trouble.
Now we need to shoot down the rocks that come down from the mountain before they become a problem.
Heads up, the robo-falcons are back.
And now we need to shoot down even more of these things. Hopefully before they turn to fireballs and become a problem. And now, more landmines. And we also going to have these rocks to shoot down as well. Thankfully, we can shoot them down from a distance before they become that much of a hassle. And now for the third. Now for the third salvo of these things. Shoot them whenever they get close. Don't let that happen. Good grief. Yeah, the third part of this is where you're going to have problems. And if you die at any point, you're doing this all over again. Now, the landmines and the rocks, I can deal with. Those are pretty simple. But the Robo-Falcons, the Robo-Owls, they will give you a hard time. It's a shame there are no checkpoints at any point in this level. It would have made this just a tad easier, especially near the end. And if you know where the rocks are ahead of time, you can shoot them down. Are you serious? This is starting to become a comedy of errors now. And once again, I have to start this all over. Good grief. I did this flawlessly in the practice run, and now I'm just not getting the job done. I'm just getting even worse. As I was saying, after that first swarm of the Robo Owls, you can easily tell where the rocks are going to come from, and you can just use that to your advantage and just shoot the rocks down far ahead of time. If you can somehow get the cursor just trained directly on them. Okay, they're Robo Falcons. I keep wanting to call them Robo Owls. Yeah, you definitely want to focus on the Falcons that swoop in towards you. If you can do that, it won't be so bad. It also isn't as bad if you somehow have more than one hit to sacrifice. We are indeed getting swarmed. And if we don't know what we're doing, we're going to get destroyed.
Doesn't look tall enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
And I thought we were going to get destroyed again.
We've got to get through that security door on the far side of the cavern. The only way to unlock it is to analyze at least 60 of those hanging computers.
Would have been easy to get at them if Murray hadn't thrashed our new turret.
Yeah, won't be a problem. I can hack the computer's connection coupling so they'll fall to the ground. Then, Murray will have to run over them with the van.
Okay, and Murray, remember to use our new battering ram by hitting the square button if anyone tries to keep you from those computers.
All right.
Murray, there are only 119 computers up there, and these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before us. The first one to 60 computers wins.
So we need to break 60 computers before these fire slugs do. And if they beat us to 60, we're going to have to do this all over again. And it's not going to be fun. You just want to use the camera. You just want to rotate the camera whenever possible to make this a little easier on yourself. And how are you so many of these things in front of me? I need to stop running around. Oh, geez, this is going to be bad. I need to stop running around and just kind of stay in one place to do this. Like, they already have that much of a head start compared to me. And more than likely, I'm going to have to do this all over again. Unless I can somehow really get on the ball and not mess this up.
Too slow, Murray. Those fire slugs are beating you to the computers. You'll never get to them all at this rate. Remember, use the battering ram to knock the fire slugs back into the lava.
Can I try again, please? Thank you. So you do want to stay more or less in one place whenever necessary. Just keep a good lookout for anything that can just be in the way of where you need to go. You just really need to pay attention. Kind of stay in one place, which is a thing that I should be doing, even though I say you should be doing it, and yet I'm not doing it. And if I could run into stuff, that would be great. Okay, I have a bit of a lead here, but I still need to destroy some monitors here. Get myself even more of a head start. See if any can be grouped up into a bit of a pile here, like so. If I can hit 3 of these guys at one time, that'll be even better. That would be so much better. Definitely don't want to push the enemies into these things either. And I should be able to do this if I just constantly use the camera and run into the enemies as much as I can, and just keep a good lookout for computer monitors that I can destroy. We are now at a tie. And if I could destroy some things, that would be great.
Nice driving, Murray. Now we have enough data to open the security doors. Just past them is the control room to Clockwerk's Death Ray Tower. I think it's time for some Cooper thieving and sabotage. Don't you think, Sly?
You just gotta be on the ball with your movements and always using the camera, and you should be able to do this.
Careful, Sly. Those tiles are booby-trapped. You better get out of there.
Hold on. That's Carmelita. She looks trapped.
Serves that cop right. She's been dogging us from the start.
It's just a misunderstanding. We've got to free her.
Are you crazy, Sly? Clockwerk probably stuck her there to trap you.
But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides, stealing just won't be any fun without her.
Sly, your ridiculous raccoon logic sends shivers up my shell. But if you're determined to go through with this, that barrel will undoubtedly help, though I have no idea how you'll get up there.
Dude, a spire jump here, a rail slide there. I've done this a million times.
So we've made it to Clockwerk's lair, but unfortunately Carmelita has been trapped. This may be a trap to set us up for whatever Clockwerk has in store for us. However, there's really not much of a way of knowing unless we can somehow get to her. And that will have to wait until the next video. I will get my hits back. I just won't show it off like I did last time. That way I can make this just a little bit easier. Join me next time where we save Carmelita and see what happens from there. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!